And we need your help finding the East Side Pizza House boombox. The boombox was used as a part of a display while East Side Pizza House was serving pizza at an event, but before it could be returned, it was stolen. The boombox was custom made by Oklahoma City's DD Audio to celebrate the opening of East Side Pizza House.
I don't use Netflix a ton, thankfully. I'm more on the Hulu side of things. I don't know about you, Eden, but not really for me on the Netflix.
Oh no, I for one am a big Netflix junkie, currently watching Ginny and Georgia. Love it. I'm on my mom's Netflix account, so this definitely affects me. But back on campus, UCO basketball played at home over the weekend. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Eden Jones.
Yep, thank you so much for joining us, Broncos, and thank you to all of our crew on this first show of 2023.
Woo!
I'm Brady Gray. We'll see you next time.
And I'm Eden Jones, joining you here with U Central News. Today was a pretty big day for students on campus.
And it was a much nicer day out today, but the weather has been kind of all over the place recently.
Definitely. We got a little bit of rain, some snow last night. We're going to toss it to our weather anchor, Amber, for a first look. And if you're wanting to give your special someone some flowers for Valentine's Day, look no further. The Nye University Center is hosting a Build a Bouquet event.
You know, Eden, with Valentine's Day coming up, this could actually be a great last-minute Galentine's Day gift.
Oh, for sure. We can't be forgetting our Galentines,
Absolutely.
calling all plant moms. You'd be surprised at what animal is responsible for the recent uproar in the chess world. Fans of the strategy game chess may have already heard of the viral chess bot Mittens, which is a kitten. Mittens is an AI created by Will Whalen, who has gone viral after defeating swarms of online chess players with not only his moves, but also his player taunting commentary. I don't know about you guys, but if I was being beaten by an AI kitten, I think I would probably be a part of that uproar as well.
And then there's
And we all know the UCO BGLTQ Plus Center provides services such as free STD testing, sexual health awareness, and just an overall sense of community for students to enjoy. But tomorrow they are offering a special event called the Valentine's Day Fashion Show, where students can go to celebrate the holiday of love. And coming up, our social media block is about everything about the Super Bowl, the iconic halftime show, and more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we all know that tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but the day before Valentine's Day is Galentine's Day with a G. In 2010, an episode in season 2 of Parks and Recreation featured a Galentine's Day party. And in recent years, the idea has caught on in the real world. Galentine's is a day dedicated to women and for women, a time to celebrate female friendships, sisters, aunts, moms, and grandmas. Simply put, it's a day to honor important girls in your life.
And it has been another windy day here on campus.
Oh, for sure. That wind is... And the temperatures are actually supposed to drop. Amber, what can you tell us? On their website, they list ways to properly dispose of your FOG so you don't have a cleanup nightmare. For more information, go to edmondok.gov. We've entered this spring semester with a new interim president.
That's right, and we have the...
All right, and our last story for today, Disney released a new teaser yesterday, giving the first look at Ursula in the upcoming live-action film, The Little Mermaid. The character can be seen at the very end of the teaser, peering over a dark octopus leg. This live action is based off the original animated classic from 1989, and that movie is hitting theaters May 26th. I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited.
That looks amazing.
I'm so excited as well. I can't wait to see everything and
Cannot wait.
see all the graphics.
I think
Yeah,
that
that's
she
gonna
is
be amazing.
beautiful as Ariel.
Absolutely.
Super exciting, but enough of the movie. We actually have a birthday in the studio today.
It's
Who could it
Jocelyn's
be?
birthday!
It's Jocelyn's birthday! Happy birthday!
22.
Big 22. And a proposed ordinance in one of the most vibrant entertainment districts in OKC might cut some kids' nights short. I spoke to the assistant city manager more about this. Take a look. And this has been received with mixed reviews from people all around Oklahoma City. And if you have any questions, you can attend the public hearing in council chambers at City Hall. Again, that's on February 28th.
I know I need some more cold weather for my mental health. It doesn't feel right
You
for
are crazy.
February to be in the 70s. I need it that good 40, 50
No.
degree range.
I'm from South Texas. We only do warm weather. I mean, it's weird though, because 7-day forecast, up and down, 44 on Friday,
Very
67
back and
on
forth.
Sunday. It's just crazy to me how Oklahoma works sometimes. Yes, and with I Love Your Pet Day, make sure to show your pet some love. I wish I could go back home and give my 4 animals some loving today. What about you?
Oh, certainly. I don't think it'll rival the NFL, but hopefully it kind of makes up for this amount in between.
I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing, but I heard San Antonio Brahma. I'm from San Antonio, so I was like, maybe I should go
So you have
check
a
it
team
out.
now, is what I'm hearing.
I do. I'll get a jersey. Maybe I'll order one online, but
For sure.
Coming up, archaeologists in the United Kingdom made a very interesting discovery over the weekend. In other news, a different type of Bigfoot has been found in the UK in an area called the Dinosaur Coast. It is a Megalosaurus footprint. Take a look at that. The one that has been discovered measures a meter, that's 3 feet long, and it's the largest of its kind. We begin today with some sad news. A shooting rampage in Florida has left 3 dead, including a 9-year-old girl and TV reporter who had been covering the story. And as special elections approach, Oklahoma voters will decide whether or not to pass State Question 820 on March 7th. And that's going to legalize recreational marijuana in the state. On your screen is a sample ballot. And back to weather, we've actually had some crazy weather around the country as well. We have Winter Storm Olive. It's affecting up north, leaving millions without power.
Better for the environment, and also it's a great way to save money.
Yeah, for sure. As college students, we're always looking for something that, won't break the bank.
Absolutely.
But stay with us. We're going to see what's new in the sports world. That's up next.
And I think that we've really been able to see that a lot.
For sure. One thing I love about Oklahoma is how Oklahomans pour into other people, and we noticed it with the Ukraine situation as well.
Yeah. During last night's severe weather, there were at least 7 tornadoes and 12 reported injured.
Own footage accounting the damage from last night, this in Norman.
Yes, this is Lindsay and 24th. Very hard footage to watch as Norman residents' homes are just completely damaged, windows broken in, roofs ripped off, but luckily it kind of breezed past Edmond. Comparing last night to today, it's kind of been a complete 180. It's actually beautiful on campus in the low 70s today.
Yeah.
They were seeking shelter. So where were you guys at last night when that happened?
Destiny, you all should know that I'm from Texas, so I'm not really familiar with Oklahoma tornadoes and everything. So I was taking shelter. I was pretty scared. Didn't really know what to do watching the news.
That's right. And those are the polling places will vote whether or not recreational marijuana will become legal in the Sooner State. U Central's Hayden Smith is actually here live in studio with us to give us a deeper look. Hayden?
Thank you, Amber. It's just so important to have a plan if any severe weather ever hits.
For sure. I know I will have my shelter ready and open.
Yeah. And I know that you
See you guys at the desk.
All right, thank you so much, Peyton. And I actually looked up on Twitter the score of the guys' game, and we actually beat Missouri Southern 76-60, so roll chose. And the Oklahoma City Zoo shared a video of one of their baby elephants having the time of her life in her little enrichment tree, and her little squeals are just too cute. I love baby
Oh
elephants.
my goodness, she's adorable.
Precious. Yes.
Just baby animals in general, they're all adorable.
Absolutely adorable. And I'm Eden Jones here with U Central News. In just a few hours, Oklahomans will be taking to the polls tomorrow to vote on whether or not recreational marijuana will become legal. And a gunman has kidnapped 4 U.S. citizens in Mexico. The citizens crossed into Mexico to buy medicine, where they then got caught in a crossfire between 2 armed groups. The 4 were then loaded into the back of a truck in broad daylight.
I'm a little more excited about the rain for sure,
weather.
Destiny. I
Me
prefer it,
too.
certainly.
I know your team cold weather.
Oh, for sure. I'm not right. That's just what I want.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a little warmer than this week, so that's pretty nice.
Yay.
Thank you
If
very
you have
much.
any St. Patrick's Day plans, looks like the weather's going to be good.
I know you're a Raiders fan, and with Derek Carr coming over, how do you feel about that?
Step out of the way.
I
That's right. The Truck Yard has locations in Houston and Dallas and has been described as an adult playground with its canal location, live music, and food trucks.
just another reason to get down to Bricktown.
Bricktown's just got everything, and that sounds really exciting. Hello, welcome back, Broncos. Hope you guys had a great spring break. I'm Eden Jones. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issued his first response to Trump's potential charge, voicing he has heard no facts about the possible arrest. DeSantis is widely expected to run for president in 2024, and if he does, he is considered to be the only major threat against Trump for the Republican nomination. And Chinese leader Xi Jinping is set to arrive in Russia to meet with President Vladimir Putin on Monday. It's his first time in Moscow since Russia invaded Ukraine more than a year ago. The 3-day trip is likely to be viewed by the West as a powerful show of support for Putin. The Kremlin says the two plan to strengthen relations and discuss the war in Ukraine, with a one-on-one meeting kicking off the visit. The U.S. plans to keep a close eye on developments and watch for any signs that China is moving forward with providing military aid to Russia. That's right, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are officially the 8th seed and are in the playoffs.
Yep, all that and more coming in with Jaden Ford with your sports update. Keep it here.
Thank you so much, Jaden. And after the break, what national chain can't even afford to sell eggs anymore? Hey, Destiny, and spring is here. Today is the vernal equinox, marking the first day of spring. Thank you, Amber. And with the incoming weather this evening, we've compiled a list of tips from the National Weather Service in order to keep you weather informed. These include to stay weather aware throughout the day and utilize the university's central alert system in order to stay up to date on when to take cover. So this is just a book of emergency procedures. For any sort of emergency, we have some, obviously for severe weather, some fire, even some spills, but we're going to take a look at the active
The severe
storms.
weather,
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Sorry if I can, yes. It's the teal one right here. And so it just,
Even though, we get tornadoes in Oklahoma, and this is largely tornado focused, it still has a lot of information that can be used with a flood, like taking high
high ground and just taking shelter.
And maybe other universities will follow their lead and look into using this grant for their own students.
Oh, for sure, most definitely. I think that's really heartwarming, and it's really refreshing to see a university do that for students, as a lot of people do struggle with student debt. So thank you so much, Lauren.
Definitely.
However, with a watch, a tornado warning actually is a little bit different than
Right, I just explained watch.
It's pretty confusing. It's a little bit different than a watch. I guess it's a matter of being prepared versus taking action. So here's the full final peanut butter and jelly sandwich all put together. So basically a warning is all the ingredients are together. It's actively occurring. So it's time to act immediately, get to, safe space, high ground. And not a lot of people know where to go for a flood. So again, these red books are a great resource for you, and also the Central Alert.
Absolutely.
And we mentioned these red books a little bit last week with the flood warnings, but these are the Guide to Emergency Procedures books. They are in every building on campus and in most classrooms. So we're going to open this up. This just gives you a list of tips and tricks that you can use in any sort of emergency. And at least 21 people are dead as Western Mississippi deals with severe tornado damage. Multiple homes in the area are damaged, with one resident telling CNN that Rolling Fork has been obliterated.
Regions.
And again, we have tornado information in here as well.
Absolutely.
Over the weekend, you may or may not have noticed on social media posts surfacing announcing that Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt is planning on running for president in 2024. Many assuming it was an April Fool's joke, as it was posted on April 1st. No one knows who created the fake press release or who originally posted it to social media. Now, nothing has been confirmed or denied. And Oklahoma City Animal Welfare Shelter announced a respiratory infection among its 400-plus animals, with only dogs being affected.
I know that I only use the laughing crying emoji most of the time, so what's your favorite emoji?
Oh my gosh, I actually just pulled up my 4 most recent emojis. I like the one with the tongue that's like, I don't want to do the face because that's cringy. I like the one with the tongue, I like the white heart, and the little monkey that does this. Those are my favorites.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm going to use the new emojis because I don't use emojis at all. So
no, yeah.
Who knows? We'll see.
I liked the moose one though, it's kind of cute.
That is different.
Thank you so much, Emma. The women's national champion. All right, Preston, thank you so much for being here. First, I want to say congratulations. What an amazing season, 26-6. That is very impressive. You were obviously a part of a very talented team with what it seems like a champion mindset all year round. Can you kind of explain to me what your team's mentality was like going into this season, especially after a successful previous season last year? And actually, just now they have decided to expel Democratic Representative Justin Jones. 72-25 was the vote. They will now begin discussions on the remaining 2, Justin Pearson and Gloria Johnson. Obviously, Jocelyn, we could tell tensions and emotions are very high. Some believe it would set a terrible precedent. I think it's just a matter of maintaining that balance in the House.
For sure.
And the 2024 Democratic presidential race is beginning to take shape, especially now that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has filed to run as a Democratic candidate for president in 2024. Today is a day that's very near and dear to my heart. It is National Student Athlete Day. Some of you may know I played my last soccer season here at UCO this past fall, and one of my teammates is Amaya Grace, and her story is pretty unique. She's transferred twice in her career. To further explain, she's played at every level, first JUCO, then Division I, and finally came to UCO to play Division II, and yet she still believes she has some unfinished business to take care of. Take a look. And a neighboring university also received some threats of their own. While Oklahoma City University did not release a public statement confirming or denying an active shooter, our co-anchor and former OCU student Jocelyn Schifferdecker, along with other OCU students, did receive a text alert saying there were threats made to campus shortly after the OU incident. I actually have the text on my phone right now. OU urged their students to, quote, run, hide, and fight. And that's important to remember in any active shooter situation, as that is one of the main proper protocols in order to further help yourself remain safe. And we also have some more breaking news. We talked about the Tennessee House of Representatives talking about expelling those 3 Democratic representatives. Justin Jones was one of the 3 that were expelled, and he actually returns to the Tennessee House of Representatives after being expelled for protesting in the chamber for gun reform following the Nashville shootings.
To be that really exciting time of the year.
Yeah, definitely in the midst of it all. Yeah. We're finishing our capstone project. I was literally editing it before before the show, so it's definitely bittersweet for sure.
Absolutely.
First, let's toss it over to Mark Lowe for a quick look at our weather and to talk about that crazy hail yesterday. Edmond residents will get a chance to take home a free tree this weekend. Yeah, you heard that right. The Edmond Urban Forestry Department is giving out trees at the Edmond Farmers Market this Saturday. For sure, as one door closes, another door opens, so I'm excited to see, what U Central has done and what it will do for me in the future. So thank you guys for tuning in too, and for everyone behind the scenes, and Dr. Hill, Brad
so many shout outs we could give.
Amber Loomis, literally everyone, so we love you all.
Thank you so much for going on this journey with us. Signing off from U Central News for the last time, I'm Jocelyn Schifferdecker.
And I'm Ian Jones. From all of us, thank you.